I'm Erica. The sound of my sister Lily's voice cracking in the hallway still rings in my ears. Just moments ago, she walked out of my office, humiliated and defeated, after her disastrous interview at my company, Zenith Analytics. It all started at our family's annual summer barbecue in Seattle. The air was filled with the smell of grilled burgers and the laughter of kids playing in the yard. I was standing by a cherry tree, sipping on a lemonade, while my parents and relatives were gathered around the picnic tables. My younger sister, Lily, was the center of attention, as usual. She had just graduated from Harvard Business School and was bragging about her job interviews with top companies like Google, Apple, and Microsoft. My mom, a strict and traditional woman, couldn't stop talking about Lily's achievements. Lily is such a smart girl. She's going to be a big success, she said, beaming with pride. My dad, a laid-back and practical man, nodded in agreement. Yes, she's really made something of herself. Unlike some people, he added, giving me a sideways glance. I just smiled and didn't say a word. They had always underestimated me. I was the one who had started Zenith Analytics from scratch in my tiny apartment with an old laptop and a lot of determination. While Lily was following the well-trodden path of getting a fancy degree and chasing big-name companies, I was busy building my own empire. Then Lily announced the big news. I have an interview tomorrow with Zenith Analytics. Can you believe it? It's one of the most prestigious data analytics firms in the country. They called me directly, she said, excitement in her voice. Everyone clapped and congratulated her. My aunt even gave her a glass of champagne. I couldn't help but smile to myself. She had no idea that the company she was so excited about was mine. I had been using my professional alias, Reed, in the business world, and my family had never connected the dots. Lily then turned to me, feigning concern. If I get the job, maybe I can help you get an entry-level position there. You know, it would be a good start for you, she said. My mom nodded approvingly. That's very kind of you, Lily. Your sister could really use a boost. I just replied, that's very generous of you. Good luck with your interview. Lily smirked. Some of us make our own luck, Erica. You should try it. The next morning, I was in my penthouse office overlooking the Seattle skyline. My executive assistant, Ava, came in and told me that Lily was in the lobby 30 minutes early. She had also posted on LinkedIn about how she was going to be an executive at Zenith Analytics. I watched Lily through the one-way glass during the first 3 interviews. Her overconfidence was quickly shattered as the interviewers picked apart her canned answers and challenged her resume. By the time she came into my office for the final interview, she was a shadow of her former self. When I turned around and she saw my face, her eyes widened in shock. You're the CEO, she stammered. I just smiled calmly and said, yes, Lily. While you were collecting degrees, I was collecting contracts. While you were flaunting job offers, I was building a global client base. She accused me of tricking her, but I told her the truth. You all tricked yourselves. You were so busy assuming I was a failure that you never bothered to ask what I was really doing. After the interview, she left in tears. An hour later, I received texts from my parents scolding me for humiliating Lily. But I didn't care. I had stopped seeking their approval a long time ago. Over the next few weeks, things changed at home. The old jokes about my side hustle disappeared. Lily ended up getting a job at a small marketing firm, nothing like the executive position she had dreamed of. 3 months later, a business magazine featured an article about me, the silent achiever, how one woman built $1 billion analytics firm while her family thought she was failing. I sent copies to my family. They finally saw the truth. Now I'm focused on leading Zenith Analytics into a new era. I'm expanding into Asia, signing new contracts, and mentoring young entrepreneurs. Success is spoken, and I'm not going to stop building my dreams, no matter what anyone thinks. If you've ever been underestimated, trust me, I understand. Don't let the doubters stop you. Keep building in silence, and one day, your name will be on the building.